Wyatt Earp, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
The greatest factor in Wyatt Earp's career as a Western Marshal was his intelligence. He could shoot quick, but he could think faster. Earp was a rough and ready psychologist who studied his adversaries while other frontier marshals had no idea but to shoot them down. Unfortunately, the gunfighters, cowboys, and outlaws of Wichita in 1875 seldom appreciated Marshal Earp's intellectual methods. And his friends warned him that it was much safer to shoot first and think afterwards. In the case of young Turner Ashby, it looked as if they were right.
Hold on there, Farrell. We're supposed to be partners, aren't we?
Yes?
Then where's that money you won on that cold deck job?
What do you mean?
Young Turner Ashby. You dealt him out of at least $300-400.
My own personal gain. I banked it. I pocket the money.
Oh, no, you don't. We split 50-50 on the whole take.
That's what you think.
That's what I say. Come across, Farrell.
Sure. Come across, Farrell. But not to your partner there. I'm the one you cheated. This will cover what I lost. If it's more than enough, I'll mail you the difference.
That settles our argument.
But it doesn't settle the way you've been cheating me.
You out there, come on, open that door, somebody. What is it? What happened in there?
Better go in there and find out.
What happened?
Ashby just shot Farrell Gillum. Get Marshal Earp. Farrell Gillum, my partner's been shot.
I know, Gus told us.
Right in here, Marshal. Clear case of murder, Wyatt. Turner Ashby held us up, and before Gillum could reach a gun, he was shot in the back.
Sure it was Turner Ashby?
I'm sure it was. He lost some money to Gillum and came here to get it back. Then he jumped on a horse and beat it out of town. You want to catch him, you better be quick about it before he reaches that wild bushwhacker country.
He was shot in the back, all right. It's an odd-looking wound.
How's that?
We'd better talk about it in the office, Wyatt. The inquest will be held tomorrow, gentlemen.
I'll have somebody pick him up. Keep everybody out of here.
Now, you see why I didn't want to talk about it over at Denver Jones's office?
It sure is a mighty odd-looking wound. Bullet must have entered the flesh sideways.
Yep, sideways. Did you ever notice anything like that before, Wyatt?
No, but I heard about it. Ashby must have been using an old gun with a worn-out barrel. See, if the grooves in the barrel are rusted or worn smooth, it tips the bullet off center, makes it wobble, instead of traveling nose first.
That's it. The case is solved.
It is.
Uh-huh. Now all you have to do is catch Ashby and test fire his gun.
Thanks. Catching Ashby is just a minor problem, huh?
What's so tough about that, Wyatt?
I heard Jones say he'd gone to the bushwhacker country. Last time I went into that mess of rocks and brush, it was after Bill Thompson.
Well, now, you caught him, didn't you?
No. His brother Ben caught him for me. If it hadn't worked out that way, I might still be chasing Bill.
Say, you do look worried, Wyatt.
Well, I knew the Thompsons, but I don't know Ashby. The trouble about hunting a man that you don't know is that you might be dead before you get acquainted. Well, he had a pretty good head start on me. I better be going.
Now, don't you come back dead. I got enough troubles as it is.
Did you get that information on Turner Ashby?
Yeah, Wyatt. This is about all I could get. He's about 29 years of age, owns a small cow farm on the edge of Bushwhacker. They say he's lived in that section all his life. He's pretty hot-tempered and he's right-handed with guns.
That's all, huh?
Yep.
Well, I got a telegram from the colonel over at Fort Dodge. Said he was sending my Indian friend, Mr. Cousin, to help me. I'm to meet him at the North Trace going in the Bushwhacker come sunup.
Mr. Cousin, you mean just you and the Indian?
That's right.
Well, aren't you going to take any of us deputies along?
No. Take along the bunt line, though. Well, you just stay here in Wichita and keep everything nice and quiet. The only reason I'm taking along Mr. Cousin is because he's the best tracker that I know of.
Well, Wyatt, why don't you take me along? That's pretty bad country. You could get ambushed. Ashby's already shot one man in the back.
Your wife wants you to stay alive.
Well, how are you going to get word to us if you need help?
Well, Mr. Cousin will send up a smoke signal. Come on, give me a hand, will you?
Right.
I'll be honest with you, Ollie. The only reason I'm going in after Ashby is because it's just too dull and tame here in Wichita.
Oh, the bushwhacker country is lonely and silent as a tomb. It's an evil place for a man to face, and many have met their doom. Oh, the bushwhacker country is deadly as a tomb.
Morning, Mr. Cousin.
I tell myself, he will say something like that.
Who tied you up?
Mr. Turner Ashby. He said, make sure to tell you his name.
He also tell you that he was wanted for murder?
He did not do it, he say.
How do you know you were to meet me here?
He knows you have Indian friends. He had gun on me, quick.
Wonder why I didn't kill you.
He's kind man.
Kind. Shot a man in the back.
Well, then, he kind to me only.
How much of a head start has he got on us?
Oh, couple hour. He take all Whitecap trail.
Let's get one thing straight, Mr. Cousin. Ashby's wanted for murder. He won't be kind a second time. Now, come on, let's get him.
Whatever you say, it's always true, Mr. Earp.
Your feet are asleep. Come on.
Oh, the bushwhacker country is bad land, a law unto its own, where the gunman rides and the outlaw hides among its caves of stone. For the bushwhacker country is law unto its own. Those men who tried its riddle to crack were brave and fearless men, but each one died with a bullet in his back and never was seen again. For the bushwhacker country is deadly as a tomb.
Horse lame. Very lame.
Bad enough to stop him?
I think so.
Where's he have to hold up?
Cave. Near Hill Street.
All right. Let's circle around those trees and rocks.
His horse.
Probably in the cave. Ashby! Come on out of there, Ashby!
Go away, Earp. I don't want to hurt you.
You come on out here and try it.
You come in and get me.
I'm not that stupid. I can wait out here as long as you can wait in there. Why waste time?
I got plenty of time.
Is that the only entrance to the cave?
Just that opening.
You sure?
Only one opening, Mr. Earp.
Ashby, I want to talk to you about that killing. Ashby! It's too great a range even for the bunt line. At least he knows we mean business.
I'm big fool.
That's my fault, Mr. Cousin.
But I see only one opening.
I did worse. I underestimated Ashby. I should have known he wouldn't go in there without having another way out.
That bad man, he steal my horse.
We'll get him. Come on, get up here with me. Come on. Hold on.
He stopped to help Doggy out of water hole. Think about this man. First, he's kind to me. He does not shoot me. Then he steal my horse. Now he's kind to Doggy.
Well, never mind about that. Ashby's headed towards his home place. Can't run forever. Come on. Come on.
My horse.
Come on, get off. Ashby still might be there. You circle around back. I'll give you time to get there.
Ashby ride his own horse into brush.
Leaving me a note.
Nice letter.
Listen. Wyatt Earp, dear sir. You and your Indian friend go back to Wichita. I have plenty of good food and cartridges. If you stay in bushwhack, I'll have to kill you. Turner Ashby. Kind and thoughtful of him, huh?
Man, give me back my horse.
Sure. He shot at you, too.
Bullet go high, though.
Go on, finish it. You think I'll let Turner go, huh?
He let us go, Mr. Earp. He could kill us 3-4 times. From cave, from rock, from brush, from this house.
Just wanted to let us get farther into bushwhacking.
Maybe.
You can stay here if you want. I'm going to go after him.
Wait, my friend. This man know bushwhacker country more than me. You think we hunt him? We go after him, he be hunting us.
All right, then. You stay here.
Fresh dirt. Meant this mount here.
Can't you read, Earp? I told you what had happened. Go ahead and shoot, Ashby. Just your kind of target.
You hit? no. I think I break leg.
You're right. Now, hold on now. It's going to hurt.
No, please. Ashby, catch us.
Gotta rest. Take it easy.
Oh.
Watch. All right. That Ashby was shooting awful close. You reckon he missed us on purpose?
I think he wants us to live.
I wonder why.
I do not know. He's part good and part bad man. He do not kill us, but he steal my horse, make me break leg. But next time he see us, I do not know.
Come on. You take a nap. I'll keep a lookout. Hello, Ashby.
Don't move.
If I wanted to move, I'd have shot you as you came around that boulder. That gun looks almost new.
Yeah, it is.
What'd you do with your old one?
I traded it in 3 months ago. Why are you so interested?
Well, Gillum was shot with an old gun. It was so old it tipped the bullet sideways.
I told your Indian I didn't kill him.
So why'd you run?
I held up Gillum for the money he cheated me out of. I heard Jones yelling that I shot him. Man doesn't like to hang for something he didn't do.
I'm inclined to believe you.
That's nice of you.
You could have shot us in the back, but you didn't.
What are you getting at?
Why don't you come to Wichita? I'll find the man who shot Gillum. You'll be cleared.
I don't trust you or any John Law.
All right, suit yourself. One thing you ought to think about.
Such as what?
I'm going to take my friend here to Doc Fabrique and get his leg set. Then I'll be coming back. I'll hunt you day and night until I find you.
Earp, I came here to tell you something. In Bushwhacker, I do the hunting. Come alone or bring a posse. I won't be so kind-hearted next time. Front, back, or sideways, you'll get it.
That man talked bad.
Well, I'll tell you, Mr. Cousin. The man's going to kill you doesn't waste a lot of time talking about it. I think I know him now.
Ashby afraid to kill?
No? Your first hunch was right. He's got a hot temper but a warm heart.
You know him, but he know you?
Well, let's hope so. Well, let's point him north. We still got to find the real killer. You sure that leg is set good and straight?
Huh? You want to take over the operation?
No, but I promised Mr. Cousin that he wouldn't limp.
All you gotta do is find the fellow who shot Pharaoh Gillum. Leave the doctoring to me.
Let the killer stew a while. You see your watch. 4:30. Gives me till 1 a.m. to take a nap. You tell Mr. Cousin that I got a room for him over at the hotel when he wakes up.
What about my fee? It'll be $10.
See how good a job you did first. Mr. Cousin limps, you're going to pay the fee. 1 scalp.
If I don't get my fee, you'll be limping.
take it easy. That Ashby fellow's on his way to Texas by now.
Earp should have caught him. Our great marshal can't even arrest a crazy cow farmer.
Sure, but that's tough going down on a bushwhacker. Well, they tell me that Marshal Earp's been...
Don't make excuses for Wyatt Earp.
Sure.
You sleep upstairs tonight. Everything's locked up.
All right. Good night, boss. Don't worry about it.
Yeah? Who is it?
Turner Ashby.
Wait a minute.
Come on. Open the door, I'll break it down.
Nice old gun you got here, Mr. Jones. Come on.
Marshal Earp, you say you can produce some exhibits in your case against the prisoner here?
That's right, Your Honor. Ollie? This first exhibit, Your Honor, is the hind quarter of beef. The second exhibit is that door, which was taken from the rear of Denver Jones's saloon. The third exhibit is this old gun, which I took from Denver Jones last night when he fired at me through that door.
Dr. Fabricius testified that Pharaoh Gillum was killed with a gun that turned the bullet sideways. Now, that door is so badly splintered that I can't tell which way the bullets were traveling.
With the court's permission. Would you go down here, sir? A bullet spinning properly makes a round hole in flesh. As you can see, this one wobbled and entered sideways.
Yes, but I don't see...
That still don't prove I had the gun on the night Pharaoh was shot. I tell you, Turner Ashby killed him. If he was innocent, why did he run away? How do you answer that, Marshal Earp?
The prisoner has a good point there. Your failure to apprehend the other suspect in the case leaves the court in doubt.
Turner Ashby will come back, Your Honor.
What assurance have you of that?
Well, sir, I hunted him and he hunted me. We got to know each other. I'd appreciate having a little more time.
You've made a good point, and the prisoner's made a good point. I'd like a little time to consider this myself. This case will be resumed Tuesday morning at 9 o'clock.
Thank you, sir.
Court's adjourned.
Now, you were almost too late.
I hear you arrested Denver Jones. For a John Law, that was pretty smart.
For a man on the run, it's always pretty smart to stop running. I asked for a postponement. But now we won't need one. Come on.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail. And none can deny it, the legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.